Homies in hiding.
Oh, I used to take I probably have told you guys this. I used to take a string and tie it around my cock and put it like
No way.
what?
Homies in hiding.
Gay and proud.
Alright.
Is Gap even doing good? I feel like they're kind of tanking.
Yeah, they are.
I'm surprised.
Kind of like Old Navy.
They're tanking?
Yeah, they
Everything
Gap
else is like,
sucks.
Oh,
huh?
really?
They're what?
Why else would they shut down the Mall of America store?
They did. Dude,
There we
we
go.
got more.
No, everybody's shutting down in the mall because rents are just insane.
Well, still, they should be able to pay it if they're a good store.
Burnsville, every store in Burnsville went away just because
You got all these new brands coming too, like Vori and all them. You
Yeah.
know what Vori is? Vori's sick.
I never heard of it, but
Libby Dunn's brand.
Viori or whatever. Maybe Dunn.
Yeah.
if you go into Gap,
She
it's
doesn't
like
own it.
$50
Well,
for
I mean,
a
she's
t-shirt.
huge in it.
Really?
Every advertisement I see, she's in
Like
it.
their colors are like Ukrainian flag kind of. It's blue, yellow, and white.
Yeah, she
Their
does
logo.
advertisements for it all the time.
Probably. It's a sweet brand. I have some shorts and joggers of them.
Yep.
I found them years ago. But there's like other brands like, I don't even know. Fucking, I feel like all those kind of brands are taking over. Yeah, that. This
Yep.
brand?
Pretty sure.
It's so expensive though. And Lululemon's so big. Actually, Unreal is really big now in Minnesota.
Oh, yep.
I haven't heard of any of these brands.
UNRL? Really? They do collabs with the Vikings and the Wild and shit?
She's
I
a
don't watch
brand
that stuff.
ambassador for Viore.
You guys heard about Old Navy?
They're probably tanking too.
No, they do fine.
They're pretty
Banana
cheap.
Republic.
So you see a lot of immigrants in
Those are all
Old Navy
together.
because it's like Walmart, Gap, Walmart kind of.
Yeah, I used to buy a lot of Old Navy.
Yeah.
Because I'd go with
You want some
clearance.
leggings?
We'll
Jeez.
see.
That's our new chick. We're not talking
Dang.
about Sydney Sweeney
Libby Dunn.
anymore.
What did she do?
Actually,
Did you see
Sydney,
the gymnastics? Oh yeah, she's hot.
Oh.
she's dating Paul Skeens, pitcher for the Pirates.
Paul Sklicki. She had a. I saw that like a year and a half ago, where like all the boys from her high school would show up to all of her shit and just like thirst over her.
I think we got to get rid of the
Super
Sydney
uncomfortable.
Sweeney
I
thing.
saw,
There's way better ones.
I saw Homie.
Sydney
in,
Thomas. Another
The
Sydney.
paper.
Doing what? The garbage shit?
No, it was just all his family, and he had the big giant beard and the long hair.
Oh, he has a beard.
Sweet. Yeah.
Ish. So now
He's a pioneer?
Yep.
He works as a garbage man, but he has a giant beard and long hair.
Homie.
So it just
homie
soaks
and
in.
homie. What?
Is
It
it
just
on?
soaks in.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a garbage man, but to have a giant beard and long hair.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris is like, oh, sorry.
No, I just wondering.
Put the lock on it. Throw it.
Homie,
Yeah, I seen when I was
I
building
seen Paul.
houses. I seen him grabbing garbage cans.
Yeah.
It's jacked, ripped, shredded.
Is it?
Not.
He's
He's a
Skinny
skinny
beans
He's a
still.
skinny femboy.
Oh, he's gonna. Jeez.
I thought you were gonna say he's a big tub now.
No, me and Joe saw him when we were walking by the garage.
He
and
didn't
has
have a
that-
beard though.
He still walks on his tiptoes,
Oh, really?
really oddly.
Just like Bob.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird
I was
because
just gonna say, people that fucking walk on their tiptoes are pussies.
him and Anthony Olsen had weird walks.
Yeah. This is gonna be a homie heavy episode.
Yeah.
Homie
after
heavy.
homie.
Ooh, I like that. Homie heavy episode.
I like heavy homies. You know what I mean?
No, what do you mean?
Big. Homie. And homie tits.
No, that's,
Oh yeah.
that's homie ho-homing. Homie Mahomes.
You really hear anything?
Yeah. Watch
Oh,
out.
wah, 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 wah.
All right. I'm done.
TJ, we brought up one time, like BJ said he had a funny Fleshlight story. You never told your Fleshlight story.
I didn't.
What was,
No.
what was BJ's flashlight story?
That he was clearing out his father-in-law's
Oh,
house after he
yeah.
died, and he found it in there.
You get the topics from the last fucking episode.
Yeah, I'm like watching through, and you guys we always bring stuff up and never actually talk about it.
I don't know if mine's that funny. I guess it was like probably. There you go. One of the most embarrassing things that's happened to me. I
Yeah.
guess.
What was your story?
So like my parents moved right in 2019.
Oh, I know this
2000
one.
Yeah, and I hadn't bought on Amazon in forever. I bought my Fleshlight off Amazon, I think. So yeah, I just ordered it to the wrong address. So I went to the. Do you know it? Is
Yeah, you
what-
told me.
Oh, so you just want me to tell the world?
I think I can know. I think I can see where this is going.
Yeah. I just ordered it to the wrong address, and then I ordered like other stuff too. I ordered my TV stand and my like stools from my place and stuff. And of course, the only box they opened was the frickin' Fleshlight. And can you imagine? It was like a husband and wife, like our age, And they're like about to have a baby, and she probably thought he ordered a Fleshlight because he's like, probably thinking he's not gonna get any for a long time, you know. I don't know. It was pretty embarrassing, and then I had to tell my parents that.
Can you go pick up my mail?
No, not that. Just to tell homie, because my mom had her number from when they bought the house for some reason.
Oh, they knew the people?
Yeah. Well, didn't know him prior, but
Yeah.
just for some reason had their number in case anything was wrong or whatever. My mom gave her a number, whatever. So then she texted her saying, "Can my son had a bunch of stuff delivered." Because I texted my mom, "Dude, Mom, I had something very inappropriate delivered to the fucking address." And thank God they weren't home and everything was just under the lean-to. But of course, like I said, it was the only I could tell they opened the box, right? Because the Fleshlight is in its own box with Lisa Ann on the cover.
You got the Lisa Ann one?
Yes.
It's all blown out.
Just
Well,
loose
this
as
is
shit.
5-6 years ago now. But then in the box, the box is in a bag. The bag is in a box, right? Well,
They opened all of it up.
I could tell the box was opened and retaped. But then when I opened the box, the bag was ripped.
No
Yeah,
way.
she had opened it and saw Lisa Ann.
Yeah, you know, some nosy ass chick. She's just like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is this?
She probably got mad and then asked him, and I probably caused a fight, honestly.
Yeah, but it doesn't say your name on the box who it's delivering.
It does, yeah, but they
Yeah,
probably
but-
didn't pay attention to
Yeah,
that
so many
because they're in
times
the
I
middle
get
of
a
nowhere.
package, and I just open it up, I'm like, oh, this is not for me.
But they're also in the middle of nowhere, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
no one is really. It's a lot harder or a lot easier to get a mistake like here than it is to there. I would
Yeah.
assume.
What a
So-
sigh of relief for that guy, though,
What?
to be like, that's not mine, it's not mine,
Oh,
look
yeah,
on the
yeah.
box.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
he sees you sliming up the driveway looking
And
for your
then,
Fleshlight.
but the best part is they're probably like, who do we buy this? Like, who do we buy this house from? This kid is a weirdo.
I mean, that's pretty understandable. It could have been a lot worse. You could have
Yeah.
had like
Yeah, at least he didn't buy like 3 of them.
or like
Bunch
a
of
whole
dildos.
ass, like a $1,500 sex girl, sex
No,
bot.
or a dildo, just straight up. Oh, it's for my son.
The rubber ass.
Yeah.
Yeah,
me,
that's
and,
true.
me and Thomas are always buying gifts for our little cousins for Christmas.
Okay, where's
Not
this
little
going?
cousins.
Well, yeah, they're adults now, 18, but
Yeah, homie and homie.
yeah,
Homie.
yeah.
Homie Homestead.
What did we get the first year, Thomas? Do you remember?
Blow no.
The dick statue.
Yeah, it was a statue of
I
like a
remember that, I
Greek
think.
god with a giant boner.
Yeah, you
like
showed
a big
me that.
marble statue.
Yeah.
And then the next year,
You actually did that though? I
Yeah.
thought it was just gonna. You were
we
just
put
joking.
it up on their mantle.
We got one for Bob too.
Yeah, we're going for Bob too. And then after that, what was it?
It's
Did
like
we
a
only do
thing.
2
Like the
years?
dick can hold stuff, right? Like you can put it's like a you can put
I
your
mean,
hat on it and stuff.
pretty much,
Probably
yeah.
could.
Yeah. Because isn't it like huge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
We
mine.
were gonna get him the fake rubber ass,
Yeah.
and then the card was gonna say, "You guys got to share this."
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The giant silicone
I would never
sheets.
get that for a family member because you know they're gonna.
Like
one
what-
of them's gonna use it. That's like. That.
Well, the worst part is their mom watches them open it and just freaks out, like, what are you guys getting them?
That's awesome.
And then calls my mom all mad. This needs to stop.
It's like we're just trying to have
And
fun.
then what did we send them? 2 little mini dildos, like little 4 inchers. They each got one.
And the mom's like, "I'll take these from you."
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then we got them T-shirts with diarrhea toilets on them.
Nice.
Like we made custom T-shirts with diarrhea in a toilet bowl.
Ew.
printed up. They're like, gee,
Gross.
thanks.
Just garbage.
I mean, I can see somebody unironically wearing that at the county fair.
Yeah.
This is me. This
I
is
sent
why.
my,
If you
I
don't
sent my
like
shit
it,
to Andrew this week.
What'd you send?
his shit.
Oh, that's how I thought of that topic. Yeah. But I sent a picture of my shit to Andrew this
Oh.
week.
You gotta like put it in a box and actually send it though.
What do you mean? What?
Like in a
Ship it.
box.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
ship
an
it.
actual
That's a
shit.
federal
Yeah.
crime.
It is.
And
Feces?
yeah. I'm
What
pretty
about
sure-
Cologuard? You
It's
poop in a box
biohazard.
and mail it into the doctor.
Yeah, but they have
That's the-
They have special license,
Yeah.
probably.
Oh.
And the
You need a
package-
license
the
to
packaging will
Ship
say
a
that that's what it is.
biohazard.
Yeah, just ship my
Oh.
shit out to fucking ship my
Ship your,
shit.
ship your shit.
The delivery
Colorado,
driver
yeah,
takes
that's
the corner too
SMS.
fast, and
Yeah.
your shit box tips over
Liquid in a bucket.
all over TV's
I mean-
Fleshlight.
I'm gonna give somebody
Yeah,
my,
that thing was-
my emptied septic tank someday. My
Yeah.
grandparents' septic tank. Just ship it to somebody.
See,
Dump it on their yard.
Have you ever
like
actually
gravel.
smelled it? It doesn't really smell like when you take a dump. It smells like way different.
What, septic?
What?
Yeah. Septic.
Oh. Well,
I don't
because
know.
it's all fermented.
Yeah. It's like a really bad smell still.
It
It,
definitely
doesn't
feels-
smell like your actual shit. You know
Well, it
what I
definitely
mean?
feels different when you're swimming in it too, like
Yeah.
compared to normal water.
It tastes way different too after it's been in there and it's mixed with everything.
It has a good flavor.
No, but that's what I was gonna say. So that was one of our topics, right? We can just skip right through it. I transitioned perfectly to that.
You transition into
What? What was the
retard.
topic?
If you've ever had a shit that was more satisfying than sex, or you know what I mean, like more of a body high.
Do you think anybody's
Remember I
ever
said something like
you
that?
think anybody's ever transitioned into like, because you can be anything you want? Do you think somebody's ever tried to be like mentally disabled, and they just act like they're retarded all day?
There's that story in
The panhandler guy?
the panhandler guy who's
Florida?
pretending to be, I can't remember where,
Florida or what?
pretending to
No,
be
no, no.
challenged and
Begging for
everything.
money.
Oh.
And they caught it, so he was like out there doing like the
news
full on,
story.
"Hey, can you give me money?
Oh yeah, I just came across that. The
Yep.
dude that
Yeah.
He
in
says
the
he
wheelchair.
makes
Nah,
like
I'm
60
just playing with you.
Yeah, he says he makes like 60 grand. The news caught up with him.
No,
like,
6 figures.
Well,
or,
that's.
yeah, or maybe that's what it was.
I think
Oh,
he was
shit.
saying like if it was taxed, it would be 6 figures. It's all
Okay.
cash, right?
But yeah, the news caught up.
So
with him. It's like, yeah, you
65.
guys caught me. I'm actually, well, see you guys later. I'm gonna go make some money.
He's making 65 cash. That's pretty good though.
Yeah, yeah. He's like limping around, doing the voice, everything.
Yeah, depending where you're at, you can make bank.
Well, yeah,
Panhandling.
that's been plenty of people. There's the chick that was caught going back to her mansion too
Oh yeah.
with the G-wagon.
That's illegal, though, to panhandle if you don't need it.
If it's fraud, I think it is.
Does
Yeah.
anyone need it though? Then you could say that about anyone, right?
I mean,
I mean-
if you're homeless.
Pretty sure the lady with shit stains on her.
Well, either way,
Yeah.
either way, it's
On our
technically
feelings.
I don't think ever legal to go out and solicit money like that. But cops just kind of turn a blind eye.
Well, yeah, if you got
Well, there's
nothing else
hundreds
to do,
of
you
them.
gotta just beg for money.
No.
Anyways, this shit I took, I had the most insane body high I've ever had in my life. No, you guys, I had shit early in the morning already.
You're so close to being gay.
This is just a couple days ago. I had already took a dump, right, at like 7, and I went to the gym, then I came back, took another dump, and there was a 4-incher and a 14-incher. And
2
that's-
and 1 or first and then second?
No,
One
my
was riding
first dump
on
was
top of you.
my first dump was like all dingleberries. And then my second one was a 4 and a 14 not attached, so 18 total in one dump.
So like rabbit shit pellets come out,
And it
all
got
of a sudden,
stuck
the
like
Star
3/4
Wars.
down the pipe. It got stuck, so you could just see a little end of it. So I sent that part to Andrew. And
How do you know it was 14 inches then?
I looked at
You
it.
didn't have to use the poop knife.
No, what do you mean? How do I know? I looked before I
Oh,
flushed.
so it didn't just snake all the way down through.
No, it was in there and almost out of the bowl.
Yeah.
And then when I flushed, just the like last couple inches.
Oh, so the entire flush, it sucked it all down, but it couldn't get it all.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
Dang.
because it was also pretty wide.
Yeah.
It reminded me of a homie poop back in high school.
Yeah.
That I still have a picture of. I sent it to him randomly a couple
Yeah.
years ago on his birthday.
Nice.
Yes.
Anyways, I had such a crazy body high. I've never had that before in my life. Just fucking veins everywhere, all over my hands. They felt super heavy. It felt like I was drunk, kind of.
Out of what? You just packed in a bunch of food the day before? Or?
I don't know how it happened. But have you guys ever had that? Where you had like
I mean, I've had
such
it
a
where-
good shit where your eyes are like, you know, your eyes are watering. I'm sure you guys have all had that, right?
Not
Yeah.
that I can remember.
No?
No,
I mean, I've had
I
it-
feel what you're like spitting.
Yeah.
I've had it where just your stomach hurts and you're just holding it in, holding it in,
Yeah,
holding
then you
it in.
have
You finally
explosive
get-
diarrhea.
and you finally get on the bowl.
Oh, so then
Sweet
afterwards,
weed.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then
I went
it's-
onto the couch and I probably like dozed
Jerked
off and everything. It was so good. It was better than sex. I swear to God.
Shitting-
That's like rare. That's hardly ever happened. I think
Shitting
it's
is the
happened
new
like a couple
sex.
times before.
Yeah,
But
TJ, you should try gay sex.
You should
because
try
it's
gay
probably
sex.
pretty similar to that.
that's me getting
You-
pounded.
hey,
and,
I guess
TJ, you
I don't
should-
build up 18 inches of feces.
Well,
I'm
neither
pretty-
do I. I don't
I'm
do it on
pretty
purpose.
regular.
TJ, you should try gay. Sex.
Gay homie. Well, that's not even the same thing.
Yeah, it's not 14.
Yeah, it
Getting
is.
penetrated versus relieving your bowels. How is that the same?
Gets shoved in there and eventually it gets.
There's
Yeah.
no toxins being released during sex, is there? Well,
I
anal
don't
I mean, you got pheromones and shit, but like,
It's
You'll
all
never know until you
toxins from
try it,
poop,
though.
but
you don't have toxins when you're pooping, though.
That's what it is. It's waste.
I mean, it's
toxins.
waste.
I mean, you wouldn't even try it just by yourself.
No.
He has.
How would I do that by myself?
Just buy
Order a dildo.
Yeah.
Order it to the wrong address.
Yeah. Yeah, stick it to your shower wall.
Mom, you're not going to believe this will happen again.
I ordered another inappropriate thing.
You should order one to your
TJ.
parents' house and see what they say.
Oh, she's not gonna open
Order it and
it.
get it sent to their old address. How many years has it been since I've moved?
Like 6.
Oh, yeah.
Just do it every 5 years.
Shit, that'll- oh,
telling-
does it happen again?
Because of you, my husband found out who Lisa Ann is.
Yeah, honestly.
And their marriage has spiraled.
Yeah.
He's addicted.
Another one? Another Lisa Ann Fleshlight?
The butthole of Lisa Ann?
Yeah,
you
I
just
get the
build
bottle
her
this
like
time.
the Inspector Gadget toy. You have to get all the different pieces.
Well, technically,
You got some mannequins.
I
for
can
'em.
tell you guys
Yeah.
don't know about fleshlights. The other side is supposed to be the anus.
Oh,
so
really?
it's double
They're not,
sided.
they're not all doubled though.
It's double sided technically,
Yeah,
but
that sounds pretty unique.
You and a homie can.
yeah, on each side.
Touch tips in the
I
flashlight.
ain't touching tips; they're too small.
How big is it?
What? It's like 14 inches.
Oh, really?
Just like a shit.
Isn't the whole thing is supposed to be disguised like a flashlight?
Yeah, it looks like a giant flashlight.
Oh, does it?
They're all
Well-
they're all different.
As far as probably.
You've never tried one?
The actual
I've never even
fleshlight.
actually seen one. in
The
person.
actual fleshlight brand is.
I'll show you what one looks like.
I mean, I've seen one.
It's
I just have
gelatin.
not
It's
had
kind of
one.
a weird like if you take it out of the case, whatever
Yeah.
you want to call it. It's like flops around. It's like a piece of
It
Jello.
looks like this.
Yeah. I love that guy on. What is he? Is he on Instagram or
The
TikTok?
Bugs Life one.
Yeah.
He makes like custom flashlights, and it's all just like Disney and Pixar. And,
Oh, a bunch of weirdos there.
yeah.
This is my favorite
It's
one.
just like a joke. Yeah.
the Mater Baiter.
But yeah, that's kind of what the casing and stuff looks like.
Yeah.
I like the dragon dildos, or like some of the crazy dildos that you can see.
The bad dragon.
Yeah.
It's the giant tentacle and.
Yep. A tentacle.
Yeah,
a
TJ, you would
dragon.
love this.
No.
Who's that?
Dragon dildo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, see, those are
Yeah,
crazy.
try that out. How many times did you use the flashlight?
Like 3.
And
I
you
thought
gave
I
up?
told that. I hated it. Yeah.
Really?
Dang.
Well, it's just the texture thing, you know.
Well, you gotta
Like, you're not
well, they
supposed
say you're
to-
supposed to warm
No,
it
you're
up.
supposed to pour some hot water in it, let it heat up. I'm serious. I think that's what you're supposed
No,
to do.
you're supposed to
stomach?
warm it up.
Oh, you're burping.
You can put it in like some put it in
I
the
thought it was your
microwave. I
stomach.
guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it in the microwave.
No, I wouldn't either.
No, but
I
you're
do
supposed to
hot
use
water.
like water-based lube, and that dries up so fast, and I can't bust in 30 seconds. It dries up, then I
Doesn't
got
dry up that. You gotta
They
just
used to
load
dry
it
up. I did.
I bust quick with a flashlight.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I think I could bust better with the cheeks because you're holding them,
The big.
just pounding.
Actually,
it.
I want to try one of the mouth flashlights.
you can buy
Have
one of
seen
those big silicone butts for like $50.
See, the fleshlight was $80. Not worth it.
Damn.
So I wanted to try it. Like, what's the point of if I'm gonna spend money, I might as well get a decent one.
Yeah.
Supposedly a decent one.
You can make your own out of a Pringles can too.
Yeah.
I really want to know how this one feels.
Which
Oh,
one's that?
it's a mouth.
It's
I
a
see.
mouth flashlight one.
That's
That doesn't feel,
It's
seem
creepy
like
looking for
Looks
sure.
like a fish or something.
Brah.
But
like a
that's what I
mega-
mean. I didn't want to buy a $10 pocket pussy or whatever that is. And I'm like, whatever. I have a pile of money right now.
Honestly,
I'm gonna try it
I think
because
like
I've never tried it. I wanted to, and it sucked.
the
so.
difference between like a $10 one versus like an $80 one isn't much of a difference, but then you pay like $160 and then it's different.
This guy's a pro, guys.
which one do you have?
I don't have any.
100.
I bought.
How did you use one?
I bought like in the past. I bought like 2.
You went into
3.
Target and
Yeah,
was
he
testing them out.
he went to the rent-a-center and got one.
He was in the photo booth pounding his
So you
dick.
got a $160 one? and
No,
just-
no. I think
$260.
No, I think the most I paid is like 60, close to what you paid,
So how do you know the $160 one is good?
because it has like rotating features and
Jeez.
like all. Like,
Yeah, there is
written
ones
down
that
the
like suck
inside.
it and everything. With
Yeah.
you put water. Actually, I think you do put water in it.
And then
They're like-
also like,
Those are the diesel-powered ones, though, right?
because you have like the basic like plastic type, and then you have like a silicone type that's like more real, I guess.
You've done your research.
Oh yeah.
Damn. You could also
That
just
stinks.
have sex with a woman.
No.
This is way better.
Yeah.
They don't-
That's funny though. Like, because I wonder if like rich people, because I know they're like the famous rapper Hobson. When he was at his peak, he bought someone sent him a $3,000 sex doll,
Jeez.
and he like looked it up. It was literally like $3,000, but it looked so real. It was kind of creepy almost.
Did he try it?
Well, I think so. But
He had to.
he was also like, it was hilarious. I remember, I think I screen recorded
stops
it.
making
He was
music.
like slapping her ass and stuff on Snapchat, like, yeah, take that, bitch, and all this hilarious stuff. Because, I don't know, of course he's kind of a weirdo, but
That's why we should buy one of those for his OnlyFans terms and conditions.
yeah, he doesn't have to. He's getting all the chicks, dude.
Yeah.
That one chick I looked at that he sent me, that
Yeah, whatever, yeah. I think that's a bot.
probably. Well, I think
Think
she's
so?
real, but she's pretty cute.
She's used up.
I think she's real, but she's trying to get like people to subscribe to her shit.
Yeah.
If I got with that though, maybe I'll do
Gonna use
OnlyFans
this-
because
Gonna use this
Yeah,
huge hammer
it'd be
for that.
great.
Maybe he's got a hammer, who knows?
Maybe.
I
What's
bet he has,
stopping you from
I bet
starting
he has like a
OnlyFans?
skinny but with a big head. Super skinny.
Dude,
huge
Chris has
head.
been fucking daydreaming about it.
You're the one sending texts about it all day.
Yeah, just Chris is like on the fucking
Oh,
on the
it's
roof.
like, it's probably really.
He's on the roof. It's probably thin, but really big purple head on that thing.
Not you.
Oh, geez, these shingles are all dented. Fuck that.
Just like asshole.
Yeah. That's interesting.
It is
He said it's going to go up in price, so.
Yeah. What's stopping you from starting an OnlyFans, TJ?
Me?
Yeah.
I
Just do it anonymously.
think that'd be so, especially as a male, not famous or anything.
Yeah, but
You gotta remember, most of the chicks that are OnlyFans chicks had a following beforehand, like on Instagram.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't blame them for starting one then. If I had 100,000 followers or something, I definitely would do it. But if I do it now, I mean, I'm putting it out there for what, 2 people, and it's gonna be people I know who are just doing it to make fun of me. You know what I mean?
It's just
That's exactly what it would be, right? You know it would be.
It's just Bucky.
Yeah.
It's your older brother.
Yeah.
Go teach.
You know what I mean, though?
That's
It's
my
the
bro.
same. It would be the same.
Yeah.
You know, if Chris started one, his subscribers would be us 3, and we would just be in the chat. Dude, look at that tiny dick. You know what I mean, though?
Stroke
Like,
it.
Yeah.
I guess maybe you could get lucky, and there could be a few chicks thrown in there. I don't know.
I mean,
but-
if you're a master marketer or you just start
A master
collaborating.
baiter.
Yeah.
not
Just start
tiny.
collaborating with more people and spread your network.
Yeah,
Do guys make money on OnlyFans even?
Gunnar
Uh,
Nielsen
that's
did.
what I'm saying.
Gay guys do. Yeah.
Gunnar Nielsen did. Yeah, gay guys do.
I'm pretty sure women aren't paying to watch that.
Yeah, it's all mostly a gay audience.
Yeah.
I don't know though, because I've been seeing a lot of things that girls are hornier than guys.
I
so
think-
maybe they do.
I
But
think,
maybe they don't pay for it. You're probably right.
Yeah.
If you have like a good like setup, I guess, like a good like thing that you do, like JOI type shit, but like in your
I'm
own
trying to
version
think,
of it.
like, who's like a guy that most chicks really are into though?
Like you'd have to have like a good
Like
role
The
play
Rock?
session set
I
up.
don't
The Rock did
I don't know.
OnlyFans?
Girl I dated,
Johnny
that was her
Sins?
dream.
No,
girl.
like BJ said, it's all the skinny guys like Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
a lot of people like Pete
twinks.
Davidson.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
twins.
yeah.
Pete Davidson, and he's got a huge mouth, so you know he's got a huge hammer. Well, Kim K said he did too. So
Hmm.
there you go. If he made one though, I bet you a lot of chicks.
No, I'm pretty sure it'd be a lot of guys signing up.
I'm trying to think though, like
I bet he's
girls
got a
our
big
age,
dick with a
there's
tiny
got to
head.
be some guy that is super like well known, like an actor or something. Maybe
Johnny
like,
Sins,
No, not porn actors, but like
Danny DeVito.
like Leonardo DiCaprio or something like that.
Yeah, not anymore, but back in the day, yeah.
I don't know. I think people still would definitely subscribe. to
Justin
him.
Bieber in his prime with OnlyFans.
When he was 12?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, 12-year-old
Oh, yeah.
girls would sign up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the thing, it'd be 12-year-old girls signing up, not
And a
18-year-old.
12-year-old kid making his OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah.
He was like 14
Yeah, I
probably.
guess.
How old was he in his prime? Probably like 14.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm
something
trying
like
to.
that.
There's got to be a couple guys though. You know, like
Let's look at these movies for.
Well, how
somebody.
about this, TJ? Do you know Femboy Hooters? It's
Is
like
that-
Hooters, but it's like it's you and like a little skirt and you're pretending to be
Is
a
that-
girl
is
or
that
whatever.
real?
It's not actually real, but
Okay.
it's like a common joke online. Would you work at Femboy Hooters if you were making like $300 in tips a night?
So I'm what? I have tits, but I'm a guy.
No,
Or
you
what?
you just wear like the little tiny shirt and then little booty shorts.
Oh, but I'm a guy.
Yeah, and you walk up and you
Show
go,
some
"Here's your
skin."
food." You know,
$300 a day.
$300 in tips a day. Yeah.
Jeez.
The fact you're considering it is crazy because you could make that at a normal restaurant.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I
Well,
already did that. So
I mean, how much does a Hooters waitress make a day? Probably like $300.
I bet you in like a nice place, like a nice area, I bet you it's like $1,000. But they only get 2 days a week, probably. You know what I mean? Like on the weekends, I bet you they make close to that.
How much would you need to make? 100,000?
To be a Femboy Hooters,
Yeah.
100,000 a year,
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah. After taxes. That's
After
pretty
tax.
decent.
All cash, yeah,
Just
100,000.
be a waiter at Femboy Hooters?
Yeah.
Am I like wearing skinny jeans and my dick's just jammed in there, or what?
You're wearing the tiny shorts, so yeah, you've got a little bulge.
All the
and
orange
your-
ones.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and your cheeks are hanging out.
See, I just don't think I could do that for a whole year straight without being like, "What the fuck am I doing?" You know
yeah,
what
but
I
you
mean?
wouldn't go and look at your pile of money and say, "That's what I'm
Oh,
doing."
look at all this money. I don't know, man. I think I could do it as a joke, though, for sure, for a couple weeks. But then I think I couldn't take it seriously anymore. Why? Do you think you could do it? 100 G's cash?
With that mustache?
100 G's is not that much these
Yeah,
days.
but this is
No.
after tax. So that's
So
like
150.
Yeah, 150, 160. That's like 3 times what I'm making now. Depends on the hours. Depends on the clients. feel like I could do that at least for a year.
Yeah, I don't think that would be that bad.
Just for a year?
I've never been a waiter before.
Yeah, I mean,
So why just do it for a year? That's not gonna. You might as well do it for 10 years then. Make a meal.
being a waiter kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does.
On your feet all day.
Especially at Femboy Hooters.
It is more of a physical toll than you'd think it would be.
Oh yeah, Chris was a
Especially
waiter.
When you work doubles, which is like 12 hours a day, but you're constantly pivoting on your feet. That's how you get like shin splints and foot issues. The trays, people get like wrist issues. I never had that, but the feet I always had. Yeah, you gotta hold.
Here
the
comes Chris on his rollerblades.
My bulge sticking out of my orange shorts.
Yeah, Chris, would you do it? I bet you would. You love money.
See,
You
why not?
love cash.
See, why not?
Yeah, $100,000 after taxes.
Chris would do that for life.
To show your little cheeks.
No, I'd do that.
Oh, we got
silverware. Constantly bent down.
So everyone thinks you're gay, though.
Well, actually, no. I would do it for 200 just because, like, I know I can make more money doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'd
now.
probably do it for $1 million though.
Like I said,
So you're not gonna do it for 100?
I mean, I made $60K as a normal waiter, working not even full time.
Yeah. After taxes? Or without declaring taxes?
Well, I didn't declare my cash, but
Yeah.
Get him.
after taxes, probably like 50, 40K.
Yeah, this is
actually
100K.
pretty good.
This
Yeah.
is 100K cash.
Yeah. After
That's
taxes.
2.5 times 40K.
I mean, I can make that in one good season in sales, though.
Yeah.
You could, but this is guaranteed.
Mm.
You could also die for 1 million golf balls, but you can actually do it. You know what I mean?
I was looking online and I saw these fishing magnets. Have you guys heard of these? Do you know about this?
Yeah, you go off the side of the bridge and
Like they're
grab stuff.
super strong magnets. You just toss it down in the river or wherever, and then
Yeah.
it'll pill up any metal. Like it's super strong.
But you know
magnets.
the new funny thing to do with it is you take it and you put it on someone's pacemaker.
Oh no.
Whoa!
That's pretty funny.
That is fucked up.
yeah.
Yeah, you can cause some evil.
Yeah,
with
so you
that.
could get you gotta invent something that you could throw in the lakes and get golf balls with. You know what I mean?
No, you need to start your own golf ball company with magnets inside all the golf balls.
Mm.
Oh yeah, there you
So
go.
then it's easier to
Easier.
grab.
So you make the
Pretty
golf
good.
balls that way instead of.
So you're making money off the golf balls, and then you're making money on cleaning them up.
Right.
Yeah, that's.
Easy to track if you hit them into the woods.
Yeah.
Or I could just like sell people golf balls and steal them the next day, and then they have to come buy more from me.
Or just cut out the golf balls and just rob people.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that.
Break into homes.
Just
I
the
could
hollow balls, or
swing
what
the
did
metal
you say?
thing around. And
No, just skip
smack
the
them in
golf
head.
balls and just rob people.
Oh, I see.
I
thought you were saying
Simplify
cut
it.
Yeah, I think for 100K I'd do it, but I couldn't do that for life. No chance. So.
So why would you just do it for a year instead of 10 years and make a million?
Yeah, why is
That's what I
that?
just said to you.
I know.
And you said because waiting sucks.
Alright.
Then you gotta shave your legs and your cheeks and.
No, just go hairy.
Although it'd be kind of sweet though if you're like jacked. There'd be a lot of chicks going there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
Exactly.
it's mostly going
That's
to be
what I was thinking about.
fat old men.
You're gonna get.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah. What if you got old men hitting on
Actually, you
you?
might
Nah,
get a
you're
lot
still
of
getting chicks.
bachelor parties.
You're definitely
Because
getting
they go to
chicks.
like gay
But you're gonna get old
strip
men,
clubs
too.
and stuff.
But I would have girls flirt with me just as a normal waiter. Now imagine that you're like in a
True.
sexualized
Yeah, you are
space.
a pussy slayer. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you could clean up.
Yeah.
That's stinky.
Is it?
Yeah.
Chris, you
I'm
could do
smelling
Femboy Hooters for a year and then start your own and then you'd have a
Yeah, you
huge
could get
fan
a
base.
following that way up.
You
Yeah.
could do Femboy roof inspection too.
He already does.
Hey.
Do they make you wear pants? Is that the uniform?
Yeah, khakis.
Cut them down as low as you
Yeah.
possibly can. If
Get
your
'em-
nuts hanging up.
I
the side
did
of
get
your
the
body.
Climbing
go-ahead.
up the ladder with your booty shorts on.
Do it, Chris.
You coming
It'd
up,
be weird.
contractor boy?
Your cheeks are just flopping around.
They'd be burnt. They'd be beet red by the
Oh,
end.
they're already red for me spanking them.
Beat red.
Chris's sunburned booty cheeks hanging out.
He gets off from a long day, kicks off his boots, pulls his wedgie out.
Whoosh.
Would you wear that if they paid you double?
Or what?
Or a little tiny like G-string while you're up on the roof?
And
Sure.
fake tits.
Sure, why not?
Wear like one of those bra things with boobs built in.
Yeah.
As long as the homeowners don't complain, I'm fine with it.
You know how they can have like a mouse grow a human ear on its back for a transplant plant later? What if they were able to do that with boobs, and you could grow someone else's boobs for them? Would you do that? Would you
Oh,
be
like a surrogate?
Yep. Would you be a boob surrogate for a lady who had breast cancer? So you grow her breasts for her.
For how much?
Where do you grow them? Right here?
Yeah, just regular. You grow a big set of
Then what? They
heavy
cut them
naturals.
off?
Yeah, they cut them off and put them on the lady.
Jeez.
Let's say she had cancer and got a double mastectomy.
And instead of just getting a boob job, I have to grow
She
boobs.
wants naturals, so yeah, she'll get a surrogate.
Also, mine are big, heavy, natural ones.
Yes,
Yep.
yep. And then they're going to take them off and put her on her, and then you go back to...
Perfect.
Yeah.
So then a year of being a femboy with real tits.
Yeah.
So now you got a cock and real tits. You're going to make
So-
120. That's an extra 20.
Yeah.
You're making right there.
You're selling their boobs with like 30,000 miles on them already.
Broken in.
Why do they smell
Yeah.
like cum?
What do they pay a surrogate mom? Like $75,000, I think.
I don't know.
Jeez.
What was it in
Might even be
Juneau?
Yeah, it might even be more.
I think it's
a lot.
100. I
Really?
think Kim K paid 100 and something.
Well,
Yeah.
she's a celebrity.
Yeah, they're paying
You would
premium
think she'd pay
prices.
$1 million then.
Yeah. But, I mean,
I'll
to
be
do
a surrogate
boobs-
mom for a fucking 75,000.
I wouldn't do that growth though, because that just opens up the potential for cancer growth.
What, on your boobs?
Just anywhere. If you're growing anything on your body unnaturally, it's going to be opening you up for cancer.
No, it's natural.
No.
Tits are natural. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Growing surrogate boobs though,
You
like
just get
rapid
they
growth.
Just, I think they
Yeah,
just
how do you
pump
grow 'em?
estrogen into you and they'd grow.
Well, yeah, excess
it's
amount
not
of
that big, though.
estrogen can't
Yeah.
be good though.
Right.
It's just like,
You're fucking up your body somehow.
yeah. It's
So
the
you
same
wouldn't
thing
do it
as
for any amount of money.
No.
Dang.
it's the same thing as bodybuilders shooting insulin. That's not good for you, no matter how you're gonna twist it and turn it.
Yeah.
I would just keep the boobs for myself.
Shooting any hormone.
You're not getting these. I tricked you.
Even shooting tea probably isn't that good, really.
No.
To a certain, well, you probably do it to a certain extent, but after that,
Yeah.
Shooting teeth.
It's like the you
So how do you
use it or
get
lose it. So
Yeah.
once you start shooting tea, then your balls are gonna start shriveling up and you're on it the rest of your life.
That's a good thing though, because then your dick looks bigger.
yeah, that's I guess.
No, then it looks like you just have a big empty sack.
yeah.
Good.
Your scrotum doesn't sync with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
but
got a
then
nice
how do you ever get your?
floppy
If
sack.
people have low T, how do they get it back? It's the only- you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You ever stretch your ball sack out and put it on a girl's face before?
Yeah, that covers the whole face.
The Arabian
Have you actually?
the Arabian goggles.
I thought
There
that's
were
called
some-
the bat wing.
I was just gonna say that the bat wing.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know.
Suffocate
Or the
some
duck
chick
foot
that
or
way.
something. It's the webbed.
How much liquid do you think you could hold in your bat wing if you stretch it out and fill it up?
Gross.
What do you think?
Well,
A-
right now
a
it's fucking
teaspoon?
cold down here. I ain't got no bat wing.
Probably a gallon.
Yeah.
I can't remember what's the world record for. Look it up. The world record for weight suspended from a sack.
Jeez.
Oh,
Some
like a.
dude, yeah, some dude lifted like 25 pounds or something
Oh.
with his nutsack.
Wasn't there
That's
also?
fucking.
I think I saw something a long time ago about a guy. They get boners and they lift girls up with their boners.
Ugh.
Weird.
Like lift them up like this, or
Like
lift
they're
them up-
standing there and then they lift
Oh, and
them
it's
up.
hanging
He's
down.
inside of them. And he's
No,
lifting
no,
them
no,
up.
no. No, just sitting on it.
Well, the heaviest scrotum weighed 132 pounds.
Yeah, that's
I don't
the
know
guy
about
that had to
the-
get it He had a disease.
Yeah, he had to wear the hooded sweatshirt in his
Yeah.
pants.
No, that sounds natural.
The hood.
The nurse that had to scrub it
Oh.
before he had to go. Remember, he had to go he got surgery on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why there's a show on that.
That was his first patient.
Oh my god. He had a show on that though, didn't he?
Where's
your
your
tickle
tickle spot?
Scrubbing someone's infected ball sack.
Yeah, and then oh god.
Here's lad
Just-
tries to lift 10 kilograms with his testicles.
Put it on the screen.
Watching some more sweet jacket removing, it was now Jeremy's turn to warm
They're
up.
teaching him.
Well, Jeremy, you look the part.
Dude, the Europeans are weirdos, huh? Or Australian or whatever it is.
After half an
What's the
hour of
Chinese
intense
people
thrusting
doing
and
it?
eye
Yeah, they're the
contact,
weirdos.
our translator
not
finally spilled
Chinese,
the
though.
beans.
Well, they're
he's
like
not.
teaching him. Oh, yeah.
Chinese people like getting their balls smashed.
Is this guy like a YouTuber or something?
Yeah, he must be.
Dude,
Dang, what's 10 kilograms?
Oh my god.
22. I think it's 2.2 pounds to a kilo, right?
Oh my god.
Oh, just imagine it rips. 1 weak spot, the whole thing's ripping.
So where are they putting it? Is it pinching your balls? Or is
I
it
think
just
they
on
probably
the
just put a little
skin?
strap around it. It's pulling right on the nuts.
a scratch anyway, to be honest.
Gonna castrate yourself?
Seeming ghost.
For what?
Take 2 steps back. I can't move, Tom.
So it's all stomach, probably?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Oh, I guess he did it.
I wonder if
That's not the full weight, though, is it?
No,
That's-
it's not. So I wonder if you do like a Kegel while you're standing, right? You gotta.
Yeah.
So your balls aren't really taking any force. Because if you just let your balls hang, they're gonna rip off. There's no way.
How much longer, Chief? 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
He's sucking in, right? He's gotta be.
You're a barrier today, Jeremy, of our friendship. You're done. You're finished. Oh.
Alright, we've seen enough. No, dude.
Alright, we get the point.
Fuck this.
Here, let me
Of course you want to see it, you sick fuck.
Oh, he's doing it.
How do you know he's not just got it around his waist?
Yeah.
Boy has got strong nuts. It's a lot redder than it's usually. Well done, Jeremy.
Alright, now show us your ball sack for proof.
So he went just day one and did it. That means we could do it day one if he wanted to.
Is that the whole... What was the fucking original question?
I
Do we
don't
even
know.
have a question?
I can't remember.
I'm not doing that. No way I'm risking that.
Why would we have done that?
What?
Why did this come up?
I don't
Hanging
know.
weights off your nuts?
Roll it back, Jamie.
I think Thomas brought it up, didn't you?
Yeah, I can't remember what. There's people that also do that. They just hang weight from their penis and try and grow it.
Yeah, we talked about that last
Stretch
time.
it out, and basically just your dick turns to scar tissue.
Wow.
Yeah, that's, yikes.
That's not something I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, 22, I think that's 22 pounds. It's gotta be 10 kilograms.
that's a lot.
You do could just fucking rip, though.
You're
How
just
do you
doing that
fix
Kegel. You gotta be, so your balls aren't taking any force at all, because you're sucking them inside of you. You gotta be, right?
Yeah, that's like the Chinese guys that get kicked in the nuts super hard.
Yeah.
And they suck them up inside of them. And then,
Oh, so they're not really getting kicked.
yeah. I mean, they are to some degree, but...
See, that's why I like Big Gucci Berry. You know him on Instagram?
No.
He takes every single thing you can possibly
Oh, that
swing to the
fat
sack
guy without
Sunday.
the teeth, yeah.
He's my favorite because you can see his balls. Not that I'm not gay.
That's his favorite.
I'm just saying he
Why?
wears spandex. You can see he's getting clobbered in them.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
see them right there. He ain't sucking them in because he lays down and they hold his legs open. And every Sunday it's something different.
Who's
He's
the-
taking like a toilet, a fucking like.
When's the
Doesn't
last
he-
time you got actually like whacked in the balls?
Today at Target. Henry
Right.
kicked me, yeah.
Like
He
good?
dropped me to my knees.
Did he get it
yeah.
in the epididymis or what?
I don't know, he got it right on the righty.
Yeah,
I
he
was
probably
holding
got
him
your
and he
epididymis.
just swung his foot and dropped me down.
Just drilled you.
yeah.
When's
It
the last
happens
time
a
you got
lot.
today? Happened
Yeah.
today.
Henry's violent.
I've only gotten whipped really once by an ex-girlfriend. That was brutal.
Whipped?
On purpose?
Like a little string from like a hoodie, like this, but it had a hard end,
Oh.
and the hard end got me just perfect. Is when I lived with you,
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
I was in the bathroom for
Yeah, you were
15
super
fucking
pissed.
minutes.
Was that bad?
What? I was on my knees. Yeah, it was fucking horrible. My stomach hurt so bad.
Yeah, she was laughing so hard too.
Dude, it was the worst. She got it just. They got the epididymis just perfectly. It just went, just a little tap right underneath. Oh my god, and she thought I was joking. I'm like, no, that is. I've never had that before.
Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
sitting
let
in
me,
the
let
other
me
room.
punch you in the balls, Chris. See how it feels.
All right.
Dude, it was bad. Like it feels like you're, you know, like when like you said earlier, you got a really bad shit, but it's not going away,
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
almost even a worse ache than that.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe, but
You
I
know,
never really got kicked,
after
I
you
guess.
bust and your nuts go up inside you, does that ever happen?
Mm-hmm.
well, when I'm busting, they kind of do sometimes.
Yeah. One or both?
Sometimes both.
Yeah.
Sometimes all three of them.
Yeah. And then you gotta pop them back down.
Yeah, push
Yeah,
them down. Yeah, I push them down. When the first time that ever happened to me, though, I was having sex in a pool,
Yeah.
and it was really cold. You ever had sex in a pool, or no? The
yeah.
pressure of it. Is it your balls go inside you or no?
Like
The
when
pressure of the water pushing up against my balls is the first time my ball went in me, and I was scared as fuck because I could
That
tell.
was the first time it happened?
What?
That went up
I
inside you?
think, yeah, from sex anyway. But it was like completely gone, and I didn't. You know how you can usually see it, right?
Yeah. You can feel the little lump of it?
Yeah, I couldn't fucking see it or anything. I was like, what the fuck? I was like freaking out kind of because the pressure of the water pushed it. It must have pushed it so far up, and it just dropped. I couldn't find it. It just
Dang.
dropped out of nowhere.
I'd rather take that than testicular torsion, though.
What's that?
Oh,
What,
yeah.
losing
Get,
your
like
ball?
turned around.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
and
does that
then it
even
swells
happen?
up like a grapefruit.
Yep.
How does that even happen?
I don't know.
Because like they don't actually twist
They do
like
actually
visually,
twist.
they don't visually like twist necessarily.
So can you like
But, like the
exchange
wires
them?
get like.
Can you can't put your right on your left side? No way, right? You can't flip flop.
I'm
like-
sure it's painful.
I guess,
There
yeah.
might be like a septum in the middle.
Nose piercing.
Well, there's obviously like you have the epididymis on one side. You can't put it on the other
You
side.
learn that one word and you're really rolling with it.
Yeah. It's like one of my
Let's see.
favorite words.
Epididymis.
You don't know what that is? That's where the cum travels.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the epididymis is like the little seed that sits on the top.
Is it?
The little tube that goes up
No,
is
the
the...
epididymis is the tube. Look it
That's
up.
The vast deferens.
Oh, I'm thinking of the vas deferens, yeah.
TJ, why don't you show me right now where it's at?
I just looked up, does your scrotum, the first result is have taste buds.
I think it does it.
No way, dude. No.
Why is that a question then?
Let's see if it has taste buds. No.
Yeah,
It
no.
doesn't.
Of course not.
Why is people Googling
I don't
that?
know.
Why is
All right,
people-
so what? You're looking up epididymis?
Well, I was gonna look up and see like if you can swap your balls around like that.
There's just no chance. Cause
Like, is
there's
it one big
connections.
empty sack where they're just
Right.
hanging in there?
There's
Just ask.
connections.
Or just look up testicular torsion.
Oh, I don't want to see that. There's going to be a picture, probably.
Can your balls switch positions?
You need to be able to use the microphone.
Oh, okay. Well, look that up.
Can your
Say testicles, so if you get better answers.
But yeah, I think that was the first time I at least like recognized it. It was like a while ago now.
No, they cannot
You just
switch
have like
sides.
that
Yeah.
zoom out. You see it. You're like,
They're attached to the scrotum. Doesn't seem right.
Really?
I detach mine.
However, in some individuals with a bell clapper deformity, the testicles can move more freely and are at higher risk for testicular torsion. So, for the most part, they're attached. They must be in some like little sac inside.
Sack in a sack.
Yeah. Let's look up images. Yeah, look at all that vein and
Oh, epididymitis.
stuff
What
in
the
there.
fuck? Epididymis.
There's like muscles around it. And
See
they,
it?
oh, there it is. Scrotal septum. I was right.
Epididymis is a tightly coiled tube in the male reproductive system.
We're learning. Here's a nut going up inside someone.
Oh, so you have an epididymis on both
It's a
sides.
funny TJ.
Why can I only feel it on
In
one
the
side?
pool.
Yeah.
See, the epididymis is the little tube attached to your nut. See that?
is.
Here's a picture of TJ in the pool.
I guess you have it on both sides, though. I didn't
See
know
that? That's TJ in the pool.
He was getting fucked in the
Wait,
ass.
what is that? Sometimes
If
stops
someone's
above
not
groin
going-
or strays abnormally.
Interesting.
So you can in
Wait,
theory
what was
jam
that thing
your
you guys
ball
said? Vast
Why wouldn't they
deferens?
just
into
teach
another
this?
person's.
Teach us this in health class.
I know.
What?
What did they teach us?
I don't know. Everything else. But
CPR? A lot?
Yeah, who needs CPR?
Woman giving birth.
Look into Nutsack 101.
That would have been. I think the reason they don't is because there's guys and girls. Girl doesn't want to sit through that.
I remember
So what?
sex
It's
ed
health
in
class.
6th grade when they were teaching us.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
We should have male health class and female health.
Actually, we did that in 6th grade. They split us up.
Yep.
What?
Coach C
They
came.
taught us in 6th grade. This is what's going to happen to your balls.
Well, it was just like general anatomy and everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, this is.
They
you're gonna
remember
get
they.
hair on your nuts.
This is
I remember
penis.
Miss
Homie.
went and pulled down the whiteboard and she pulled up brazzers. And
No
she's
way.
yeah,
What?
yeah. And she's showing us all this stuff.
Shut up.
Okay.
I thought maybe you meant she was
And
like
this is
watching
called-
it.
And children, this is called the pile driver. Notice?
Yeah. And see this third person in the corner, that's called the cuck.
I thought you were saying she pulled
Yeah, I
up
thought that's
her
what I was
web
saying.
browser and browsers was
No.
open.
That would've been
I was
crazy.
like, how does she have a job?
I remember laughing during it. 'Cause
Yeah,
I
me
can't
too.
remember who else was teaching, and they're like, and this is the penis right here, and I was just.
Yeah.
It sure is.
I'm pretty sure it was Mr. Engelstead because he got really mad at me.
Oh, he
I
would,
remember
yeah.
Connor was looking around the room. He's like, "Does anyone have a boner?" Like,
What?
No.
He said
asking that?
Yeah. He's like, "Boner check, huh?" It's like talking
He
about.
would do that.
Yeah.
Boner check.
Yeah.
So you can't switch your balls. But yeah, my balls have went inside me once in a while. Doesn't happen that often, but I think it all depends on how warm or cold I am and stuff too.
Yeah. I think if you're gooning for a long time and you really work up to it,
They go in you
yeah.
because it really wants it, or what? Why does it do that?
I don't know.
Pressure?
I didn't even know half these terms. I don't know that.
I think it's probably just because it really wants to nut, so it's trying to get closer up there. I don't know.
Good theory.
Haven't you ever had it where your balls are
Where's
going
the
like?
soundboard?
Haven't you ever had it
No, I
where
don't
you're
have
I need to get
you're,
applause.
you're popped super hard, but your sack is still sagging?
Popped super hard.
Like your cock's really hard, but your sack's still pretty saggy. where your balls are going up and down as you're jerking?
No, I don't.
Because
Not
it
that I know.
wants you to, because you want a nut so bad, so you're like going with it. You're like sucking them in and out, up and down. All around.
You ever seen that?
Sucking them balls up
There's
and down.
that
Up and
video-
down and all around.
There's that
Never
video
had that. I
No?
bet you if you when you're jerking off next time, look at them
Yeah,
sometimes.
pay attention. Oh yeah, did you try standing up,
I
TJ?
didn't, dude. I couldn't.
Come on.
Dude, I didn't want to. Don't want to waste one.
What do you mean? You got 3 a day.
Oh, I didn't have 3 a day. I know I should have, but I also thought there's just no chance I'm gonna, and I
Really?
didn't take over 24-hour breaks, so I think I would need 2 days before I could do that.
Have you
Work
ever,
up to it.
TJ, I feel like you've done this. Have you ever taken a gas station horny pill just to jerk off later?
I've never taken
Have
a
you?
pill.
No.
All right.
It's a good idea, though.
The
See,
horny goat.
What do you
meat.
mean? You're the one that would do it. I've never taken a pill.
What do you mean? You're the one.
I've never taken a pill
Me
for
neither.
anything like that.
I'm kind of curious, though, to see what it'd be like.
You should. We'll do it and report back next time. Because I
Okay.
hear people do that all the time. Like people that are sponsored by Blue Chew on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah, I take them all the time just for fun.
Well, of course they're going to say that. They're sponsored. Making
Well,
money.
I mean, they say that beforehand.
Somebody's
and then they
probably
get
tried it,
sponsored,
though,
but-
right? There's,
Yeah.
At least one of them has
so
tried
I really
that.
got to do that next time. I gotta
Actually,
I should-
Stavros, he does that all the time. You know.
Oh, okay.
He takes the pill just for fun.
So TJ needs
just to pop a boner, not to do anything with it.
Yeah. No. Then he.
Oh, to yerk off your yikin.
Yeah, he goes
TJ,
10 times
you
in a
need,
row.
you need to jerk off standing up. I'll take a Blue Chew or a gas station Rhino pill.
And then TJ needs to stuff something up his butt and see if that feels good too.
I'll give myself testicular torsion.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'll hang 30 pounds from my nutsack.
Then report your findings.
Yeah.
We were talking about like
Maybe
how-
I'll try it, but the other day I thought about it when I was about to, and I'm like, nah,
Why not?
because I know it's not going to be as good.
What if it gives you an even bigger body high?
There's no way because you got to actually stand up and your legs are doing.
Yeah,
more
you get your
work.
whole body into it.
No, you got.
I like when
no,
my
no.
legs get tired.
Do a sumo squat.
It
with
turns
it,
you
dude.
on.
Wait, just,
Yeah.
you've never done it because of why? Just because it's like not
I
comfortable.
had done it, but when I was way younger.
Yeah, like so. If you jerk off in like the same position, like only on your back, then you get used to that, and it's harder to come in other ways.
Exactly, that's
'Cause
how I am.
I've jerked standing off before, but like
Standing up.
standing, but like
Stand
but
up.
if you've done it for the first time in like years, like it takes such a long time.
Really?
So yeah, I probably couldn't.
You know what you should try
I've had
is
sex standing up and I can't come. So
you should put a belt around your neck and throw it over the fan and then jerk off. That's
I
supposed to be
never
really-
understand that.
It's like less oxygen to your brain.
Chris, what
Well,
you need to
the
do is
choke
jerk
jerk?
off.
Well, no, I kind of tried it a little bit, not like as extreme.
belt?
I don't even remember what
You
I
got to
did.
lay
Maybe
down
was
on a
string or
roof
some
and
shit.
jerk off, Chris. See
But,
how?
like, well, whatever I did, I
Comes
just
down
tried to
some
like
pipes.
whatever I did, I just tried to like cut off the oxygen a bit or whatever.
What
but
the
I'm like,
fuck?
but I'm like, this doesn't.
Oh
do
yeah, I guess I
anything.
stuck my dick in a pool hole once when I was
Hopefully
young.
not mine.
No, no. You didn't even
Into
have
a little vent.
No, he's at a bar.
No, we were like.
Cool hole.
Pool.
Yeah,
Oh, that
billiards.
pool.
Your shot.
I got my arm stuck in a pool hole once. An actual
It was a
pool
biker
hole.
bar.
Yeah, he put his cue ball
At
in
Pizza
the hole.
Yeah. No, I was just pounding the pool. Just wanted to see.
Did it work?
No. It was in my chip days.
Yeah.
You're just trying everything.
Yeah. I used to. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say
No, let's hear it. We can bleep
The
it.
couch needed a break.
No, I've never done that. A lot of guys swear by the couch cushions. I've never actually done that. But
So-
You probably jerked off upside down.
no.
Yeah.
See, so Chris has all these ideas. He's done all this weird shit. I
Yeah.
guarantee it. He's
Yeah.
smiling. How do you
How'd
jerk
you get
off
upside
down?
Tantric busting.
Yeah.
I've tried that before.
Where you just use your mind.
So Chris, you would probably be into the girl like extremely choking you out while she's yerking you.
I said I don't like the choking because it didn't do
Oh.
anything.
Oh, but what if a chick was doing it? Though?
I mean, that's just hotter because it's like passionate, I guess.
What if it
Until
was
she kills you.
What if it was a huge muscular girl?
Actually,
No, I'm not into
squeezing
muscular
the
girls.
fuck out of your neck. No, I used to take a. I probably have told you guys this. I used to take a string and tie it around my cock and put it. Like
No way.
what?
That's like what do they call that? Cock ring?
Yeah.
You made your own
But
cock
they're
ring.
supposed to be like elastic, so you like
Oh, yeah, I've
strap
seen
it on, not a string.
People
No,
do-
but you guys-
people do it like a shower ring, and then they'll have to.
You haven't heard the best
paramedics
part.
Yeah.
Cut off.
I would tie it, go through through my butt like a thong. So now it's.
Why?
You're so close to being gay, man.
Yeah.
He just really.
So yeah,
tight.
imagine this
The
string.
tip was perfect.
So
I'd
he
put it
got
around
fucking
and then
asshole.
go underneath my leg, tie it around, and then tie it again.
Why?
Tried it
So he has a
once.
wedgie while he's
Actually,
got his dick
that
cut off.
that's all the memories are coming back now, boys.
Let's hear him.
You ever like jerked off in a basement? Like
No!
no.
In this basement?
But when I was younger, I was a really weird kid, man. Fuck. I used to like.
Dude, you still are. You send jerk off videos to
No, I
people
don't.
you hardly know.
And anyways, back to scheduled programming.
You remember Homie you sent that to?
Hang on. I gotta show you a video really quick. This is the best. Thomas, I think
Can
you
we
know
actually
this
watch
one.
this?
I mean, we
Is
can
this
always blur it.
YouTube?
He's got the cock ring on his balls and his dick, so
Oh,
it's all
no.
swollen up.
Well, wait, why is his dick so big?
It's metal, so they're grinding it up.
Dude, oh my god.
Look at how swollen. It's like a basketball.
Dude. That's like an armadillo.
They're grinding it up.
I was walking around the house naked and I slipped and fell and this went over my cock and balls.
Dude.
And they have something in between it, and so
Yeah,
they
they
don't
put
cut
a
him?
piece of wood and they're oiling it so it doesn't burn him because the metal's heating up.
So it doesn't cut him.
Yeah.
Both, yeah. Dude,
But look
that
at his
is-
nuts.
Dude, imagine you fucking nick it though.
There's no way this is real, bro.
Yeah,
It is.
Yeah, this is grok,
The
dude.
blood can go in, but it can't come out.
Yep, people do this all the time.
Look at that. They got him.
He's like an
sedated.
old man.
Yeah.
He's like, hey.
Anyways, I used to
Freaky.
do the old string trick, and
Yeah.
then you know how like
The old stranger.
Just like
do you have like
Grandma
any
Shaw.
poles down here that are like metal that are cold? I used to like
Oh, yeah.
climb the poles and rub my dick on the cold pole.
What subreddit was that on?
I hope your mom sees this.
Yeah,
Arch
honestly.
/ sweaty palms.
Well, when you're a young kid, you try everything, kind of, right? I'm
Yeah.
just the only one admitting it. You guys are
The
just
string trick, the cold pole,
the pool trick,
the pool
dog
trick.
trick,
I don't know.
the couch cushions trick. You know,
Yeah.
homie swears he does that a lot. So
Yeah.
You've done the couch cushions?
out in Denver, homie does.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that told me that idea, so I guarantee he's done it.
I just can't get behind it.
I've never tried. I don't know how it even work.
Yeah, I don't know the point of it.
And he knows
I'm-
all these tricks. Put a plastic bag in there with some lotion, and then
I mean, if you're a 12-year-old kid home alone,
yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
you're gonna go around.
Yeah,
the
you
house
guys
and-
had, I guess, siblings and shit. I was home alone. I'd crawl on those poles naked all day. All
I'm gonna say your
night.
mom sees you home just stripping on the bowl.
yeah, dude, just there with
Oh, yeah.
his parents. Just
This feels like a hard
Just
cock
the-
on my dick.
Just the cold felt good. I don't know why, but I didn't do anything else.
Probably because you beat your cock so much that you needed to cool it down.
have you ever
When I was
done?
that young, there's no way.
There's this trick where a girl puts ice cubes in her mouth and then blows you.
Never tried it.
I've never done it either, but a lot of people swear by it for some
Yeah.
reason.
Is that like a
Because of the cold, maybe. It's
Yeah, I
gotta
don't,
be.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's probably like that thing where you put your hand
How
on
do you
something
just-
hot and cold and it feels like it's
Just
burning.
water is melting, just going everywhere.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. It's probably really sloppy.
Yeah.
It's
Ooh,
water
perfect.
dripping everywhere.
Well, it's probably like if they're just blowing you for 10 minutes, like you just like don't feel it, like the contrast as much anymore because you're used to it. So
Yeah.
then you get the cold, then all of a sudden you feel the
10
tongue
minutes.
again or
Jeez,
something.
I'm busting like 3. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what we were even talking about now, but
Cock rings, tying a string on your dick.
yeah.
Feeling a thong
I've
pull up
never.
your.
Oh, because you asked me if I ever
dirty
tried
asshole.
pill. Yeah.
Wait, what was the point of pulling the string up through your butt cheek?
Just
Just to hold onto it so it wasn't hanging
Well, I
down?
think the whole point was, haven't you ever like while you're jerking off, you like kind of touch your gooch or no?
Finger
mean,
up the butt, stimulate
Not
your
actually.
prostate.
Yeah, basically, but not actually fingering your butthole, but touching around the area. You've
I
never
mean,
done
maybe when
that.
I was 13 to try it, but that's never done anything.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah.
The prostate is like really sensitive. That's the whole point of it.
I thought that's up inside you though.
Yeah, but if you push on your gooch enough, you can like kind of feel it.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Huh? You know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you, dude.
You ever,
man, you're not
did you ever
alone.
take a vibrator and
Chris
stick it
pushes
up there?
on your gooch.
Or you-
I'm saying I don't put my finger in my ass, but once in a great while,
Great. Wow.
you've never done that where you're jerking off and you like touch below your balls.
I mean, I have.
You
but
got to
it's
try.
never-
It's way better.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. Maybe I'm
Weird.
not shoving my finger up there hard enough.
You don't have to up where. I'm not shoving my finger
Up into your gooch, I'm saying. Like,
Oh, okay. I'm not
push
pounding
up.
my anal sphincter. You know what I mean?
know, yeah.
But Chris probably has. He's getting red over there. Have you pounded your anal sphincter, Chris? I've like,
Finger up the bum.
I feel like you're really close to it though. I mean, you're almost there.
yeah, I've been pretty close sometimes, but I can't get myself to do it. Then what do you pull your finger on? You got you got shit all over it or
Then
something.
you chew your nails after.
Yeah. Gotta go to work.
You gotta get one of those little, I guess it's just a butt plug. Try one of those. A
No,
vibrating butt plug.
I'm not shoving anything in my ass.
I feel like
Must be great.
from what I've heard, I think you'd love it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Body
of course you guys
high.
want me to try it.
Have a butt plug in while you're
Maybe
working.
it'll push the
Hooters
shit
done.
out of me, and then I'll really have a body high.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Yeah, I've never tried a chew or anything. Have you guys ever taken a pill?
No, that's what I'm saying. I would try it though.
Yeah, I kind of want to try it now just
Yeah.
to see what it's like.
I bet you a pound of ducks is really fun doing that.
Probably getting to that age, maybe I'll need some chews for it
Yeah.
to
Just seems kind of weird, doesn't it? Like, I'm just scared of like, what if you can't get rid of it? You're supposed
You
to like
go to the
the
doctor.
Yeah, I don't want to go
After
to.
5 hours.
I'm not going to the doctor. Oh, dude, I got a boner. Like that is weird.
It's not.
It's a medical emergency.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the way those chicks were fondling that guy's
But I guess how
balls.
often does that really happen? It probably can't happen that often. Like,
No,
Getting-
it's probably
being able
more
to get
like
rid of
old
it.
men with heart problems.
Yeah,
yeah,
Or you drink a ton of caffeine and then you take one.
old men that need a magnet on
bunch
their
of pre-workout and then take a
heart
chew.
pacer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That could be a challenge we do. We all take pills and then we go walk around town.
We just do a podcast with huge raging boners.
Yeah.
The boner.
Oh,
pod.
you know what? I was thinking like for the homie combine where we do all those events.
You
That
have
would
a
be
boner?
Yeah, you take a blue chew before that.
All right, let's see how many pull-ups you can do now.
Yeah, with a boner.
You go to the army like recruitment and do their pull-ups.
Oh.
all of us that go up there
So
all
that-
have boners.
That reminds me, I was gonna ask you about the Murph, but we can talk about that.
What's that?
After the
Way to
pod.
interrupt me, asshole.
You don't know what the Murph is?
No.
Oh, like the workout the SEALs do. You're supposed to do it on Memorial Day weekend in memory of them. If you've ever heard of it.
No.
Really?
What is it? Pull-ups and push-ups and mile.
Yeah. So you do know it with a
Oh.
20-pound weight vest. I was wondering. I figured. I thought you would know it because it's 100 pull-ups. So it's a mile run with a 20. Everything's a 20-pound weight vest.
This all sounds very easy.
Okay.
100 pull-ups with 20.
No, but-
weight vest?
I don't know if I can
I
do
want to
that.
see Tony do it. So
I
it's
think-
a mile run.
I do it with a 70-pound weight vest, so 20
100
pounds.
pull-ups.
Well, I do sets of.
So the whole point
15,
is
so-
people burn themselves out on the first mile because there's a mile at the end too.
Oh, it's 2 miles total.
It's a mile, 100 pull-ups,
Yeah.
200 push-ups, 300 squats, and then another mile.
I think the squats would kill me.
So my brother said he did it in 47 minutes, and
47.
43, because if you're under 45, you're considered an elite athlete. My brother's been training for it though.
Oh yeah.
But one of my favorite streamers did it, and he couldn't even do it under an hour, and he's jacked. Nick Merckx.
We should do that today.
No, I don't want to do it today.
Why not?
Fuck that. I just ate McDonald's.
And you have some beers.
Yeah, and
I wrote down something very similar to that. It's probably not as bad though.
but so yeah, the SEALs. So
Yeah, yeah.
actually, Nick Merckx's buddy, who was a SEAL, that's why he did it. And he did it too, and he's not even in because he's not really a SEAL anymore.
Yeah.
He couldn't even do it. Nick actually beat him
let's listen to
because the
this.
squats kill your legs,
Yeah,
right?
that's-
And then you got to go do another
You gotta do
mile.
a mile.
Yeah, I think the pull-ups would be the easiest thing for me.
But
And-
also, Nick lives in Florida. It was 100 degrees on the day. he
Yeah,
did it.
that'll do it.
So
I wrote down 150 pull-ups, 150 sit-ups, push-ups, and then squats. So
and
that's
he
pretty
had the
similar.
same thing that I had. I said that.
A string tied to it.
I said that obviously push-ups are the easiest,
Yeah.
and then I think squats and then pull-ups. I think pull-ups are hard.
Yeah. Well, that's a very specific thing you have to train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like lat pull-downs on the machine is
I
not-
just swear having more muscle, pull-ups are harder. I think that's a fact.
like being heavier.
Yeah.
Unless you only train pull-ups.
I think if Chris did pull-ups, like if he trained it more than us, he would beat us easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I let you probably way close to Chris, I guess now, huh?
Yeah. How many pull-ups do you do, Thomas?
In
But
one
I
set.
swear having big shoulders is way harder. I can hardly do any. I can do like 10 and I'm gassed.
10
Yeah,
what?
Pull-ups.
I can
Oh,
do
really?
10 pull-ups and that's pretty much it.
Really?
Well, I mean,
I guess-
you don't want to do any more than that.
See,
You wanna
maybe
do
Tony
sets
would
of
beat
10.
us. He's fucking done them for 10
Yeah,
years
with
straight.
no weight vest though. That's just like a body weight pull-up.
I do
I think
assisted
body weight I
pull-ups
can
at
do
the
like
gym
7.
and can do 100,
One go.
but like that's assisted, so
Yeah, that's
I
not
do
the-
25. sets.
Yeah, once
That's
you can
underhand,
reach
though.
10, you got to start
Yeah.
putting on weight. I used to
Yeah.
do sets of 20, and then it was more cardio than anything. So now I'm going more weight.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of that though, because it's like a big thing around Memorial Weekend. Everyone does it and there's actually my sister-in-law did it too, and she was pretty good, I guess, too.
Yeah. Well, I've got 2 weight vests now, so we could easily do this. If not
Yeah,
today,
you're
just
gonna
do it another
crush
day.
at me though because you're so used to the weight vest.
Yeah, but I've never trained my legs ever.
Well, neither have I really.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Thomas is the only
Actually,
one with those legs.
I have better legs than I used to now because of work, but
Yeah.
like stronger at least. Not really.
I'm really curious to
necessarily
see.
bigger.
You think it would take 45 minutes apiece?
No, there's no way to take. Way
TJ's
longer.
brother is.
No, that's what I'm saying. It would take
Way longer.
Oh, way longer. Yeah, yeah.
I think my
Take
brother
me out
did
the whole day.
I can't remember if he said 47 or he was on pace for that or something, but he got hurt. I don't remember what he said. but-
So, I mean, what do you think of your first mile would be with the 20-pound weight vest? 15 minutes?
do you want to do 12 to 15? I think they were saying he walked part of it
Yeah. So you want to pace yourself?
Yep. Okay, I feel like that's doable.
because
I was gonna
that's.
say I'll shoot for like 14 minutes or something.
It's
Yeah.
also going to depend on the weather, and you can't do it on a treadmill. You got to be outside
Yeah.
and all that shit. If it's 100 degrees out, fuck that. I'm not even going to try it.
We could do this right over at the school with the track
Yeah,
and do pull-ups on the monkey bars.
I don't really want to put myself through that.
I don't either.
I mean, that'd make a great standalone video.
Think so?
Yeah,
four
especially
of
if
us
we eat
and beach?
McDonald's beforehand.
Especially if we have
Oh,
boners.
we go to the school with boners.
4 minutes weight vest.
There's
four guys with massive hard-ons, weight vests, running around.
And little booty
Yeah, I was gonna
shorts.
say in the orange booty shorts.
We did the Murph with huge raging boners.
Yes, hello, police.
God.
4 guys showed up, pounded McDonald's, took boner pills.
Actually, that does sound pretty funny that we keep adding to that.
Yeah.
But the
They've been
problem
here
is,
for
are we
5
going to do it
hours.
on no training? Because
I mean,
that would blow.
It'd probably be dangerous to do the boner pill and then do that. You'd probably have a heart attack.
And the McDonald's.
And then-
So you have high sodium and a boner pill.
No, I think
I just
Fine.
don't think I would want to do it on no training. Like,
I'd say we do it with no training and then in a year come back and do it again.
yeah. See,
Does he have
I'd
to
give
have
it to
a
my brother.
baseline?
For being, well, he's almost 40. He's in pretty good shape for an old man.
Yeah.
He works out a lot and stuff, but
He's so hot too.
well, he plays hockey twice a week, 3 times a week sometimes. So
Dang.
he's in still decent shape. But obviously, if I trained for it like he did, I'd crush him. There's no way.
Yeah.
He's a 40-year-old man. I should be able to beat him,
You
right?
should be able to. You got to start doing pull-ups. Does he do a lot of pull-ups?
Does he?
Yeah.
No, like I said, I'm bigger than him, but he's way fucking stronger. I don't know if he does
Yeah.
pull-ups, but he used to bench 315 for reps
Yeah.
Damn.
before he shattered his wrist. So,
Dang. So if he did,
and he's still attempted it a few times
Well,
after having. He has 20
There's-
fucking screws in.
there's
his
no
arm.
way if he did 15 minutes for the first and the second mile. That's 30 minutes. So he did
I don't.
rest. In
I don't know
15?
what he did. I'm
Oh.
saying that's what Nick Merckx. There's a YouTube video on
Oh,
Nick
okay.
Merckx.
5
doing it.
minutes to do pull-ups, 5 minutes to do the squats, 5 minutes to do
5
pull-ups.
minutes to do 100
Well,
pull-ups.
so what people do is they do the 10, 20, 30, and just do 10 reps, right? So you do 10 pull-ups, then you crank out 20 push-ups,
Oh yeah.
then
yeah,
you crank
yeah.
out 30
Split-
squats,
what do
then
they
you
call
just
it, a
keep
split
doing
set?
that. 10 sets of each.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
that's the way to go.
Wait, can I wear the 20-pound?
Yeah, you
weight?
don't
Unless
want
you
to-
had to do it all.
Oh, like
On
100
your
pull-ups
nuts.
first?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that would be...
Can
Just
I
do
can
10
I wear
sets
the
of 10 or something.
Can I wear the 20-pound weights on my nutsack?
10 sets of 20, 10 sets of 30.
Say it again.
I'm done.
So what we would do is we'd run a
Just keeps
mile.
interrupting me. Fuck you, TJ.
Well, you guys are talking, we're talking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we would do... Well, that's the way I would do it, too. 10 pull-ups, then I'd do 20 push-ups quick, and then I'd do 30
So anyways, I was
squats,
talking the other day.
Yeah.
right? That's probably the best way. If you had
Wait,
to
is it
sit-
100, 100, 100, or what is it? 100, 200, 300?
Right, so it's 10, 20, and 30.
So 300 squats, 200 push-ups. You said?
Yeah. So you do...
Running a mile with a 20-pound weight on
I feel like
balls.
the pull-ups would be the hardest part, though.
That's awesome. Well, the mile run at the end is going to be atrocious.
You're going for your
By the
last pull-up and
70th.
someone.
Because you're doing 300 squats.
Get up there, soldier.
300 body weight plus 20 pounds.
On your balls.
That's what I mean. If you had to do it like in a row, 100 pull-ups is going to take me 30 minutes just to do them in a row.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing their form was pretty good. It wasn't the squats where people go down like 2 inches.
Yeah, you're supposed to like...
Oh.
You
Yeah,
gotta go all the way
there's an
down.
actual
Although-
pull-up
Yeah.
where you go down slow, or there's the like a chin-up.
Yeah,
like
go
90
down to
degrees.
90
I can't remember what they
degrees,
called the
just
pull-up,
going
but it's not a chin-up. It was
Yeah,
like
you gotta go all the way
literal
down.
pull-up.
Yeah.
Almost
So you
all the way
got to go
down.
down and let your shoulders flare out,
I
Because
can
that
do
would
it.
kill you.
You'll do the push-ups where you just like bob your head like this.
Yeah, no,
Pull-ups where you're-
it's all on the hips.
See, I might try to crank push-ups out faster because those are so easy.
Yeah, can you do it in any order? Like run 2 miles at the start, or it
No,
has
I
to
think
be-
the mile it has to be.
So it has
split.
to be-
the miles have to be split, but maybe you can do the push-ups and all that in order however you want. I don't know.
While you're
I feel like you would
I
have
don't-
to do the mile at the beginning and the end.
Yeah, those are for sure.
It has to bookend it for sure.
But like I said, if I had to do 100 pull-ups in a row and not take a break and go to push-ups or something else, I think it's going to take
Yeah,
longer.
you would be wasting time.
Yeah. So you might as well just move on to the next thing. But yeah, 300 squats and then having to run another mile is where you're really going to kill yourself.
You think if you took meth, you'd be able to do it easy?
Oh yeah,
Probably, yeah. Or cocaine too, right?
yeah.
Should ask Daryl about that.
I bet the boner
they
pill.
ate McDonald's, they had boners. They did a bunch of math.
They're just frothing at the mouth.
Yep, what's going on
Yeah.
around here? It's all right. We're doing something for a podcast.
I guess we'd have 4 of us to push each other though.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think we got to do it.
Yeah, if we
Skip
train
the
for
boner
it, if we train
pills.
for it, I'd do it though, for sure. I don't want to just go randomly do it. I would fucking hate life.
Let's do it in the winter.
Do it next Memorial Day. That's when you're supposed to do it. There's
Yeah.
actually races
Right.
for it too. They have-
Racists?
Racist.
No, I think they actually.
Oh, racists can do it.
I think they have like Murph, like competitions.
If we're gonna do it, we got to get the Femboy Hooters outfits then.
Yeah.
You'd be quirky.
See, my
to
brother
wear,
has a buddy that was
your
in
kids.
the Navy or like the SEALs too. So. Is it the Navy SEAls that do it? What did I say?
Probably.
Yeah, you said the seals.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
Marines.
No, the Navy SEAls are like the hardcore guys. Like
I thought the
really-
Marines were. Or is that
Well,
the
the
new
Marines
Army?
are too, but like.
No, they're about equal to the National Guard, I think.
Not he's trying to straight face it. I'm saying like if you're a SEAL, you're like a hardcore fucker because he
It's
always
the elite team in
Yeah.
the Navy.
yeah.
Oh, and then they have to balance the ball on their nose and clap for fish.
No, but like Nick Merckx has a SEAL buddy too. He like when they trained, they had to like run the mile in the sand with
Yeah.
their feet wet, so you got sand on your like building up on your legs.
Yeah, but they didn't do it with boner pills though, right?
True. Or on meth at a school.
And their cheeks weren't hanging out.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty fun. I'm just really surprised, I guess, that you haven't heard of it because you're a big
I'm sure
pull-up
I've-
guy. So.
I've seen the exercise guys on YouTube do things like that. Like I did the army training.
Yeah, like Navy SEAls are the most badass.
David
I
Goggins.
think.
Is that what he was? A SEAL?
I don't know. I think he was Army, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Army or
he's-
Marine?
Army. Wasn't he a big fat guy too?
Yeah,
I
he's
think the
fat.
SEAL like is just the hardest to do.
And then he took Ozempic.
He's
Or
the first.
hardest. Yeah, because I
clinical
think the
trial.
SEAls have to run under 5 minutes
Yeah, that's crazy.
at the end.
Oh, really?
I think so. I can't remember what they were saying, but it's something ridiculous like that.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't
you
even know
guys
that
are
I
the
could do a
best of
5
the
minute.
best though.
Yeah,
I always thought
hell
Hellwood could be fun because you get to see what it's like to be drowned and then get brought back to life.
Yeah, that'd be a blast.
Must be interesting because it's like going to the dentist. Like I can enjoy it because I know that they're fixing it, even though it hurts.
It's a hoax.
Yeah, but people die in that, don't they?
Yeah, but that's mostly from like heat stroke.
What, going to the dentist?
No,
He's
Hell
so good at
Week,
dentists.
where people
Oh,
drown.
Hell Week.
I'm
Yeah.
sure back in the day people were dying more than they are now.
Yeah.
Isn't that Navy SEALs? Isn't that Hell
Yeah.
Week, or does any military
Hell
thing
Week
have
is the
that?
first
way?
part of Navy SEAls, and then there's
I thought that was the Marines, though.
Mm-mm. Hell Week is Navy SEAls.
Oh, and the
yeah, I
Marines,
think
it's
you're right.
Heck Week. It's less bad.
Well, my dad was in the
Darn
Marines,
week.
and
Yeah.
they got to tread water for an hour with all their shit on. He said 93%, 90-some% failed that.
And a
And
20.
he didn't?
Nope. My dad's a good swimmer.
So your dad had 20-pound weight strapped to his balls.
No, he had a
In the
50-pound
water.
You had
50
water wings on.
50-pound backpack, and you have to hold your gun the whole time.
Just pulling his balls with the weights on.
Well, at least I don't think he failed, but he said a lot of guys. There was like, I think there was only like 4 guys of 100 or whatever in the pool that passed. He was one of them, and there was a couple guys that like 2 minutes left, they just sink,
Alright.
ran out of gas.
And then just leave him down there.
No, but then
You think about what you've done.
Just the pool is filled with dead bodies.
4 guys passed though. I don't think he failed though. He's a good swimmer, so
I'm trying to think how long I could tread water for.
just without a backpack and a gun.
I
Yeah.
could maybe do like 10, 20 minutes, probably.
What?
Yeah.
Are you like without gear or with full gear?
Chris,
Oh, no,
do
without.
not say you're gonna tread water for 3 years straight or something.
I mean, I could easily
In the fucking forest, $300.
minimum of an hour.
No way.
100%.
Tread water?
Yeah.
I mean,
There's tricks
Like,
to it.
am
but-
I able to use my hands or just my feet?
no, you can do your hands. I mean,
Oh,
there's if
easily
you
over
just
an hour.
like don't breathe and you just have your head above your water, you could float there for a day.
I mean, you
But
can.
if
Not
you're
with
actually
a 50-pound
treading water.
backpack and a
No,
gun.
no, yeah, not with that. I'm just saying like actually treading water.
Yeah.
50-pound backpack, I'd last 2 minutes.
See, I could like water polo guys. Those guys got to be.
I mean, I'm not like
shit.
heavy or anything. I mean, I can go a long ass time in the water. At least an hour, I swear.
$300, Chris, to do that.
You'll
and-
pay me?
Yeah.
You'll pay me?
Start making money on this? Hell yeah, we'll pay you to do all this shit.
Yeah.
I'll easily
Sleep out
tread
in the
for an hour.
woods, wrestle some bears.
I'll sleep on my back in the water in the lake.
Yeah, Chris, there was a huge bear, and a bobcat at the same place by my cabin. There ain't no way you're sleeping in the fucking woods with that shit.
I'll just punch him in the face, dude.
No.
He can't turn back now. He already has committed to it.
There's just no way. They were like an hour apart, dude. Imagine if you got unlucky
what-
and saw a
what do you-
bobcat, a fucking huge fucking
What do you
bear.
think people did in the past when they didn't have housing and
How do you
development?
eat a bear?
Not all of them.
Yeah. Or they had a teepee. You have nothing. You're laying on sticks.
Why would toilet paper make a difference?
Oh my god.
Charmin or what? Bounty?
Yeah, Charmin would make a difference, but
Charmander.
You can lay down some leaves and sleep on that. Otherwise, you get nothing.
That's fine.
You can bring a couple steaks out there too.
I'll
A couple
do-
raw
like-
steaks.
I'll piss a circle
like
around
steak
me
you
so
eat?
they know to
Yeah.
stay away, and then I'll teleport to Lumbridge.
and you can't like have a fire or like
And you can bring your
a flare.
lightsaber.
and your electric scooter.
I'll bring my electric
your-
magnet or
And
my
your fleshlight.
fishing magnet.
The only thing you can bring out is your flashlight.
It's just dark out in the bears here.
That'll scare them off.
Yeah.
What is that?
That would be kind of fun.
This thing's loaded.
Yeah, but there's
Right in his face.
Oh god!
Ugh. Gross.
I guess I didn't need 100.
No,
men
it
for the
starts
bears.
burning his face like acid.